Hey, what's up, you awesome traders out there in cyberspace? I am starting a little bit early today, but that's fine. We're within the last hour, so I think this will be still effective, and get you set up for the next trading session, which starts at 6 o'clock today. Um, but I wanted to share this message
CEG
with you.
Constellation Energy
A lot of people ask me what the
says
kill zone
Calpine
is. What am I
deal is
talking
near
about when I say stay
has
out
clear
of the
Texas
kill zone?
regulatory review.
Well,
That's
the
Charlie
kill
Echo Golf.
zone is that has multiple meanings. Okay, but mine is more in line with the military context.
TTAN
You
service
know,
titan
for
reporting
in the
18
military,
cents.
we refer to the kill zone is a specific area that we could use to ambush our enemy,
The estimate
where
uh,
we had the tactical
was 12
advantage,
cents,
and
and
there
that's
was
a beat for
very little to
TTAN.
no chance of any of us getting caught in friendly fire or anything. So it was the best area that we could ambush an enemy and inflict the most damage. Okay, so in trading, I look at it as an area on the chart where the market can inflict the most damage. An area where, if somebody was doing predatory trading, which they do, that is a real thing, where they're looking to set up and manipulate unknowing traders by, moving the price action here or there. And they get you in this spot, and it's a kill zone. I mean, that's where most traders go to die, lose their lose their accounts and all this stuff. So for me, the kill zone is the areas on the chart where, let's say, and we're going to look at examples in a minute. I'm going to show you how I draw it, where the market is just trading sideways in a channel. Of course, it's got to
AV,
establish a channel first,
AVGO
right?
Broadcom
It has
reporting
to establish a channel first in order for it to
Broadcom
in
reporting
order
a
for
dollar
it to
58. The estimate on Broadcom
establish a kill zone.
was a
So we
dollar
have to be
56, so
patient
that's a beat for Alpha
and
Victor Golf
allow the
Oscar.
stock to establish a channel so that we
Revenue of
could,
$15 billion. The estimate was
use it as our
14.992
area.
billion, so
And
that's
when
a
you
beat
see it,
on earnings and on revenue
the more
for
experience you have,
AVGO.
the
Broadcom
faster
shares
you
are
are
selling off
going
here
to
though.
be at establishing these kill zones. So again, before we go into
Again,
establishing it and
reporting
showing you how to find the kill zones,
earnings and
just
revenue ahead of
remember,
estimate.
Take Profit Trader, the best prop firm out there in terms of paying and rules. Um, Still had a 30% off, no activation fee to move into a profit paying account. Use code AJT66 when you go to checkout, and you will be all set. Now you get 5 accounts. You email me, let me know what you did, and you get free access to my 23-hour a day live stream. I'm trading all times of the night, early morning. You never know. Just depends on when the market is giving us that opportunity. That's when you're gonna see me trading. Okay. Um. Also, I'm here. I'll be here to help you navigate Take Profit Trade. If you need help getting set up, setting your charts, I'll point you in the right direction. Or if it's better for me to show you, like how to set up your charts, how to set up your platform, we do that one on one, and I can get you started in the right, in the right way. Okay, and to help you be able to pass these, um, prop firm tests, and not only that, be able to withdraw money, if not every day, every other day, or at least every week. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's get into my kill zones here. All right, so let's go back to last night. Let's go back to last night. Okay, here's a session that started at 6. Okay, so we just kind of traded sideways in here. I could have actually done this, right? And just ran this out. Well, I wasn't around when this happened. Okay, but this is kind of hard price action to trade, but you could have made some money off of it. All right, just ignore this. This is the opening range low for this morning, I think. So just ignore that. All right, and so we ran up. This would have been a good, a good trade here. Then we pulled back, and here was another one where it came out of our kill zone. All right, and actually this is where I had it last night. I expanded it, once we got deeper into, and then into the morning. But you could see we went up, and as we were rejecting this, I'm like, look, we're rejecting the top of this channel, which was resistance here. We're rejecting it. So I'm going to go ahead and get short. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to, I can get bailed out real quick. So I'm just dipping my toe in the kill zone. And if it's too hot, I'm going to get out. But here, it turned out it worked pretty good. Was able to get a nice trade on this. And then once we got out of the kill zone, you could see, it got pretty good. But what happened here? What happened right here? This is when, we started trading sideways and got into all of this. And that's when I extended this. That's when I extended this. And look what happened this morning. Now I was asleep. I admit I was out, knocked out. At 5 o'clock this morning, look at what happened. And this is why I like to keep everything on 23 hours a day. Well, really it's up 24 hours a day, but we're only trading 23 hours a day. And if I had gotten up like I normally do at 4 o'clock, for some reason I usually get up between 4 and 4:30. I come up and sit and watch the 4 to 6 hours. I would have nailed this trade. But this is beautiful. Coming out of the kill zone, beautiful trade. All right, so once I traded all of this, I just stayed out of the kill zone. Every trade I took was outside of it, but this would have been perfect. The reason why this is a kill zone is because you get in, this is when it typically chops around. It gets between or in a channel, and it'll be a choppy channel. Okay, and you don't want to get mixed up in that. So this morning, okay, when the market opened, I didn't have this channel. Okay, let me take this off. So when the market opened this morning, this is all we were looking at right here. This is all of what I'm looking at. So I don't extend this channel out past 6, 7 o'clock, especially if we've already broken it. I wait for the open and let the open put in a new channel. So here's the 5-minute opening range high. Here's the 5-minute opening range low. And once we take out the low, the aggressive entry on a 5-minute opening range trade is to get, take it as soon as it breaks. I took it, had a really nice move down, and then, as it was coming back up, I went ahead and killed it and let it bounce and retest this. And that's exactly what it did. Now, when we put in a high and a low in this area, what do you think I did? I went ahead and put in that's when I went ahead and put in this kill zone. But guess what? I only took a partial. All right. So when we came back again, I was able to take more profit, and my last piece was here. You could see I covered 10 here, 3 here, 1 here, 1 contract here. This is my last one. So what all of this, even if I hadn't gotten in on the aggressive entry, after this thing sold off and bounced and rejected, you've seen this before. This is where I would have gotten short. I would have taken some profit here because this is a daily pivot. Remember, this is what we looked at last night, this morning. This is the daily pivot, the ones that we were looking at, that it could bounce or we could sell through. We sold through. It was my final target, this last daily pivot. And this is where we held up. This is where we held up. But guess what this did?
Shares of
Look at what
Lululemon
happened
continuing to fall
later on in the day.
on their weak guidance. Shares right now down.
This is a kill zone, ladies and gentlemen.
On Lululemon.
After the bounce, look at what happened. This is a kill zone. But guess what? We are trading sideways in this channel. So, because we're in this channel between two daily pivots that's so tight, this is the kill zone. How many people have you seen short this, trying to short this?
LTBR,
thinking we're coming back down, trying to short it, thinking we're coming back down. And
all
all this thing is doing is just trading sideways and then kind of grinding up to retest the top of this daily pivot. And now, we're pulling back from it. But too many traders I've seen have gotten short here. And then all of a sudden, you get a big candle that takes out 60 minutes worth of work because you're in the kill zone. You're ripe for getting picked off. That's what I call the kill zone. That's what I call the kill zone. Now, let's take a look at, I'm still in a trade that I'm going to have to kill here going into the close. But we've had a solid day. Okay, just ignore the 1 minute chart for right now. So, here's the morning. Here's the open. Guess what? This thing chopped around until we started to break down.
Elon Musk said
here we were giving up the 5 minute opening range.
Of this year.
So that was a good short opportunity. Nice washout. Break even stop. Guess what? We get back in it and this thing is breaking down. Are we in the kill zone? I'd say yes. But, and even though I feel like, I'm smart enough to, navigate the kill zone, there's still a lot more danger in this. Okay, still a lot more danger in this. What I liked about this was that we lost the 5-minute opening range high. And this is a channel that stays active
SID
all day
started
long.
space, pop
Okay,
into
this
the
is
highs now,
all day.
$1.88, Sandy India Delta uniform.
I keep this channel in the top of my mind, at the forefront of my mind. So we were losing it. Guess what? If we came back above this, I'm bailing out. I'm not going to let it pop me. I'm going to go back underground. This is, if you're going to trade in here, that's what you have to do. But what I was liking was this window down to the bottom. That's what I liked. All right. And then, we got a bounce. And here we got another rejection of the opening range low. It was all in again. And so got in, was able to get some profit, and I think I added back.
BLK, Bloomberg reporting that
But this is all one order. It just,
in the second cut this
I
year.
mean, these are all the orders that I had
That's Bravo Lima Kilo.
here. And then I added back on the bounce. So I'm still in this, and again, I'll take it off, once the market closes. And it looks like, and this is what will frustrate you to no end. Look at how this just, all of a sudden it based on my entry. This wasn't actually my entry. This became my entry when I added to it after a bounce. But for some reason, this has become support. And this is what drives some people crazy. And it makes them think that the market's just looking at, you're one in a million. So I know the market's not looking at my entry price, no matter where it is, and then using it as support to kind of fake me out. No. As long as this stays below resistance, the trade is still in play, regardless of whether I'm down or not. Still in play. But it's really, really simple. You don't have to guess. The market, the price action tells you where the hell you need to stay out and when you need to stay out. It just takes a little bit of experience, a little bit of time, and it takes no studying, no prep time, nothing. You can focus 100% on your mental game, because that's what's going to make you money. All right, but we're done for the day. Oh, sorry. Let's look at, this is what I really was supposed to be doing. Let's look at what we're going to be seeing going into tomorrow's session. Okay, so it looks like what we're going to be doing, we're going to close on this daily pivot. This 59, 35, 50 daily pivot. If we get under this, let's say we sell off the last 30 minutes and it comes down, the 20-day moving average is going to be a solid support. So I would expect maybe it would pull back to this, like we did here and here, and then make another run back up. That's what I'm thinking could possibly happen. But with all of this geopolitical stuff and the feud between Trump and Musk now, with what they're saying, one of them could say something really, really crazy overnight. It could spark some movement. So, got to keep our eyes peeled on this. And then for gold, what we're looking at on gold is potentially another bounce. See, here we're trading sideways. So we're looking, potentially maybe another bounce off of this level, but definitely taking out this level and moving back up to this daily pivot. So we've got some good areas that can define trades for us. We just have to, keep those in mind, and we should be good to go. All right. So don't forget, if you want to get into this, I recommend Take Profit Trader. It's the only prop firm I use. I know people tell you you need to, do multiple and all this. Look, you got to master one first. Okay, if you can't master one, you're not going to be able to master 5 or 6. That just multiplies how much money you're giving away while you're learning. So if you stick to one, you focus it, and this one has the easiest rules, and you take your time and you get acclimated over the 5 day, test period. When the you get moved to a pro account, and you can get paid right out of the gate if you stick to trading the way you did. If you stick to trading the way you did, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine, and you're gonna make money. All right, so that's it for me today. I will check back with you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how things worked out, and we'll look at getting Friday set up.